So a lot of people talk about skincare while they're at the airport or while they're on their flight, and I thought I would show you how I prep my skin prior to getting on the airplane and just how I get to the airport. So the star of the show is L'Occitane's Immortelle Divine Facial Oil. I love facial oils, especially on flights, but this is anti-aging. It's very lightweight and very hydrating. And so it took 3 years to develop this, and I'm always curious as to what goes on behind the scenes, especially, you know, when it takes so long to make a product, you just appreciate it that much more. So anything that's going to help with hydrating the skin, all while helping anti-aging and fine lines and wrinkles. We don't want that, especially when you're on a plane. You're super dehydrated, and you know, when you're about to get onto one. So I think prepping skin is just as important as, you know, doing your skincare on the flight as well. So I'm going to show you guys how I use this along with all of my other prep prior to getting onto the plane. So I started off by washing my face with Milky Jelly Cleanser. Obviously, I love this stuff. I've gone through bottles and bottles and bottles of it, but for me, it's not stripping. It's not super, you know, just, it's a gentle, basic, everyday cleanser. So I do that, and then actually after I do this and get all the grime and stuff off, I like to go in with a manual exfoliator, or I'll do some microdermabrasion just to get all the dead skin off of my face. And my favorite manual exfoliator has been this Noto Resurface Scrub, and it has AHAs and mint. But it's super, I mean, it looks like turmeric almost, the shade of turmeric, but it's so minty, and it really gets everything off and leaves your skin super glowy, and just, it feels extremely smooth. I love this stuff. It's so freaking good, and it's a vegan friendly brand. So I'll go in with my Glossier Super Bounce, which has hyaluronic acid and vitamin B5 in it. So I'm just going to take a whole pump and warm it between my hands and just push it in to just bring moisture back. I will use a little bit of my Glossier Soothing Face Mist. I'm breaking out like crazy along this side of my face. So I just take some in my hand, and again, just push it into the skin. Now I'm going to use a little bit of eye cream because I need it. And I'm using the Lumière, the Eye and Expression Cream, and this is their new eye cream. And it comes with this little metal applicator here at the top, and it's a magnetic, which I think is genius. And it's super cooling and refreshing. So not that I would have puffy eyes, but you never know. And you would just dab the eye cream and kind of rub this back and forth. It's just as good as a spoon, and it's all in one place. And it's nice and gentle and cooling and refreshing. Now I get to go in with moisturizer, and I just like using facial oils because I feel like I can add to them on the flight. And again, this particular oil from L'Occitane is super lightweight, which I love. So I'm going to take a few drops of it in the palm of my hand, and you really, really want to warm it up. That's another thing to keep from looking super greasy. If you just put it on the palm of your hands and just slap it on, you end up using way too much. And you just want to push this into the skin. And then whatever you have left on your hand, you can just bring it down on your neck and on your collarbone. You don't want to neglect that part of your skin either. And it's great to just put all over. being that I'm going to be in front of people or around people, I have some blemishes going on. I like to cover those. I'll end up redoing my skincare on the plane anyway. So I'm just going to grab this Sephora Bright Future, this gel serum concealer. And I purchased this when I went to Florida, and I've been using it, and I really like it. My friend Alba recommended it to me. So I'm just going to go over those problem areas. Maybe a little dab of it underneath the eye. And because we use that oil, it's going to give us a nice slip to just really work that concealer in. Once I'm happy with the coverage, which I don't try to put too much, but something to just mask that, I'm going to go in with a cream blush. And again, I want to keep everything nice, fresh, and glowy. So I'm going to use a little bit of this RMS Lip to Cheek in the shade Spell, I believe it is. And it's just a nice neutral color. And I just put some on the apples of my cheeks. I need blush. Like, I have to walk out of the house with something, just a pinch of something on my cheeks. Just because I feel like I look sick if I don't have anything on. But now something else that I like to add is highlighter, especially cream highlighter. And this one actually happens to have skincare infused with it. And this is from Chantecaille. It's also an anti-aging face illuminator in Brilliance. And this is a really pretty shade. And because it's a liquid texture, it looks super natural. It's just going to give you more glow on top of the facial oil. So very, very glowy. So now I'm going to take my little spoolie, and I just like to comb my eyebrows. Just brush them up and make them look nice and bushy. I feel like that adds to the whole, you know, youthful, glowy skin. And then last but not least, our lips. And I always prep with the ByTerry Baume de Rose, especially if it's going to be, you know, a wait before I get on the flight. This stuff stays put and it gives you a little bit of, you know, color to the lips, which I like. So that is it. I feel like I am ready to get on a flight and be in front of people. So real quick, important, and what I always tell people, don't forget to warm up your products, and also don't neglect your neck and your chest. Those places need love too, especially when you have like a nice glowy base and your neck is super. Okay, so I will leave a link down below with all of the products that I use, including the facial oil, if you wanted to go and check that out. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one.